Medical student posted inappropriate videos about female patients. His career might be over. Not gonna lie, this sounds like a Ref Says Des title. Anyways, this is by Penelope Lou. I'm having a stroke saying this name. That's crazy. Also, please consider like subscribing. We'll go in. I have no idea what to expect here. We have a nice 8-minute video of probably a degen medical student. Here we go. I'm ready.
Dora! Damn, girl! How many pussies you got?
Would you trust your doctor?
What on earth? Huh? What are we doing now?
They posted something like that? Well, Nick Baumel is a fourth-year medical student at Mayo Clinic and is facing possible expulsion. Hello everyone, my name is Penelope Lou. I like to bring you internet drama that I find interesting and tell it to you guys so we can have a discussion about it. If that sounds like your sort of thing, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers this week. We'll see if it happens. I'm actually going to be moving this week, so...
How many do you have, girly? How many do you have? Almost 4K. Lock in. Lock in. You can do this. Lock in. You can do this. You can do this. Poker loves brain rot. Well, at least I have a brain to rot. Yours is the size of a walnut because you are a crocodile. Oh, this. Yay!
This background will be no more, just so you know, and if I'm not posting as consistently for a little bit, that's why. My general schedule is Monday to Friday. That's my goal, and we'll see what happens during the move, but that's a little bit of a small update into my own life for you guys. But before we get started, please give this video a thumbs up. It tells YouTube that people want to watch this content, and it shows it to other people, and I would really appreciate it. But let's get into Nick Baumel. Let's get into this controversy. Nick Baumel was a fourth-year student at Mayo Clinic. Now, he had a TikTok page where he would make a lot of content regarding the medical world, and it was meant to be humorous. However, a lot of his TikToks actually were stealing other content creators' ideas and then redoing them himself. And they were very successful. I believe they got a lot of likes. And then he had 2 original content ideas.
Yeah, not a big deal, right? I think a lot of people do this right now. Everything has been done at least once a while. The thing, the art is in not doing it in a way that's too obvious. That's the art. You gotta, like, that's the art. Doing it in a way where it's not too obvious. But apparently it is very obvious.
And that is where this video is focused. The first one he posted was this one.
Dora! Damn, girl! How many pussies?
When you're on your 3rd catheter at 10. What on earth is this? So basically somebody stealing somebody else's idea. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, but it's like not a big deal. Who cares?
You got!
Which
This is especially on TikTok, right? Everything TikTok lives from redoing and re-uploading trends and same stuff. I don't care. It's TikTok.
wow, what a concept. He immediately received backlash on that content, and then he doubled down and he decided to post this one.
I can't tell if it's discharge or a yeast infection. Diabolical, bro. Yeah, bro, you're not recovering from this. They're gonna kick you out of your. You're not gonna get your medical degree, big guy. I think it's over. I think it's over. You don't have the looks to be pulling these, by the way.
This video is where people got very upset because he doubled down, posted it, ignored people saying that this was an inappropriate idea and content, and yeah, was just not taking any accountability or acknowledging that maybe this was a harmful video to be posting, or videos, should I say, considering there was 2.
Don't make fun of patients. Don't make fun of diseases. Don't make fun of body parts that have diseases. Don't say or post anything that could be remotely interpreted as making fun of a patient. Why do you think I don't have any patient characters in any of my skits? Because I don't want to say anything that's going to undermine the public's trust in what I do as a physician.
Now, at this point in time, Nick has actually deleted all videos because Nick is under investigation for this content. Mayo Clinic has released a statement, and it's not confirmed if Nick has actually been expelled at this point or not. People are saying that he has.
Oh well. This is a classic case of the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. And if you never fuck around, you'll never find out. It's that simple. At least now we know that you can't make jokes like this or you get absolutely obliterated by your hospital. We know it now. We know it now. Anyways, Buffo.
Has been, but I don't think it's actually been confirmed, so I'm just going to read you the statement from Mayo Clinic. Mayo Clinic's official statement was, the videos posted by a student and circulating on social media do not reflect Mayo Clinic's values or the standards we expect of our staff and students.
You could have not picked the worst name, Mayo Clinic. What are you doing? Performing surgery on Mayo bottles? Or tubes? Or whatever? Investigation. For what exactly? For the weird videos.
We firmly reject behavior that is inconsistent with our commitment to professionalism, respect, and integrity. This situation is being reviewed and addressed through the appropriate processes in accordance with our policies. Yeah, there's no confirmation if he has been expelled or removed from Mayo Clinic. When Nick posted these controversial videos, obviously this caused a huge amount of people to start taking sides. People were siding with Nick, saying that the videos were just jokes.
I think we all need to cut Nick Blomel, that medical student, some slack.
And that they shouldn't be taken seriously, Nick shouldn't be punished. And then there's the other side of it, where people were extremely upset with Nick for posting these, and they were saying that he should be punished accordingly. Why did I say the word like that? I'm sorry. But that he should be punished accordingly.
I don't think he should be expelled. I don't think that ruining somebody's how do you say it? I don't think that you should ruin his his entire career of this. I honestly don't think it is that deep. I don't think it's that deep. Oh, by the way, yeah, we can do that. Fine. Sounds like a fun title. Yeah, it's not that deep. Also, you're wrong. They don't do surgery on Mayo. You get free Mayo for getting surgery there. They're gonna give you Mayo straight into your bloodstream.
To his actions.
I'm a doctor who has so far treated hundreds of women with gynecological cancers. Some people are saying that this med student is just making a joke and hey, it's not that deep. But the history of obstetrics and gynecology is that deep.
My personal take on Nick's videos are that they were inappropriate to post. And what I really want to focus on here is that they were centered around women. And I feel like there's been a lot of medical videos recently that have been being posted about women, and they have.
Yeah, I think that he should get a warning. That's all, though. I don't think it's that deep over ruining his potential future. Like, come on, it's not that deep, right? It's not that deep, right? You wouldn't like. If you wanted to do this, I could probably go back, right, in a lot of people's past, right, so online past, and find probably a few jokes that were like in bad taste, and you wouldn't want to get you wouldn't want to get fired over that. Nah, I don't think so. A warning's good enough. Should he get kicked out? I don't know. Should he stop? Oh yes, definitely. He probably should stop because like, if he did these like 10 years ago, sure. Okay, I think you could have probably pulled it off, but nowadays not a good idea. I feel like overall, I think overall, yeah, I don't think you should be kicked out. Nah.
Been negative and honestly a step backwards for the medical community. In specific, there was a creator recently who also made a shocking video, and I'm going to put it right here for you to watch. I have to turn the volume down because it is copyrighted, but I just want to let you know that it was inappropriate music, and one of the lines was like, spread that pee wide. Now, I'm sure that you all know what that means. It's about inserting a catheter into a woman again, and this man has sexualized it. You can see he's licking his lips during the video and being promiscuous, which is, again, inappropriate for medical professionals and focused once again on female functions. Nick could have made a video.
Honestly, though, I kind of find this hilarious, right? On one side, these dudes are getting obliterated. On the other sides, the women's mouths are foaming when seeing the daddy dentist also doing sexualized things to the patients. So, that's weird, kind of weird, man. Kinda. Like, you get the idea. I think it's just like weird. Some people can escape with it. Hot take. I think it is the looks. The better you look, the easier it is to get away with this.
Without naming gender, but he made it about gender with the audio he chose. And this one made it about gender when he said inserting into a female and sexualized it. Both inappropriate things to do. This isn't a joke. This is about a procedure that is very vulnerable. You put your faith into medical professionals' hands to do this for you. If you are getting a catheter inserted, it's for a serious reason. And you have to put your faith in these medical providers. And by posting these videos, they destroy any sort of.
Also, it depends on who does it. If a woman who if a female doctor who takes care of men parts, right, does similar sexualized content, I highly doubt anybody would give a shit. I know, incredible enlightened moment, but I hardly believe anybody would give a fuck. Personally, I don't like jokes like that. Just don't fuck with that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can see that. There's like two options. Either you bonk the dude or you just stop engaging with it. It's like the only two options you have. But like, yeah, I think if you're good looking enough, you can pull it off.
Professionalism that they may have had and any sort of authority that they may have had. Seeing these videos would make me not trust them. And again, I think that it's overall an issue because it deters people from wanting to go seek out medical help because they are.
I don't have that problem. I don't trust any medical professional. The last woman I wanted to trust that was a medical professional wanted to cut off my entire hand. Stop. It's very hyperbolic. She just wanted to check, right? She just wanted to check what's wrong with my nerves, but she was then like, yeah, I'm gonna cut that off. She was really eager to do the surgery is what I'm trying to say. Yes, I know, but in reality it should be men and women are called out for being weird regardless of who they are. I know I'm crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Scared that they're going to be made fun of because of videos like this. In fact, I don't know if you guys remember, but about a year ago in Santa Monica, an OBGYN office made a video that got intense backlash as well.
Barbara Health Clinic is investigating a controversial social media post that has been called disturbing on many levels. The now viral TikTok video shows staff at Sutter Health's Pacetta's Urgent Care Clinic standing around exam rooms showing off used paper sheets after patient exams.
All of those staff got fired from that video. Why? Because it's unprofessional. There's a history of women in the medical world being ignored and diminished. From diagnoses of hysteria to Henrietta Lacks cells being taken without consent, there is a history there that can't be ignored. And when creators create content that is making fun of women procedures or woman anatomy.
And yet, you want to use that argument? Yet, medical research, especially on female health, is almost double that on men, right? It's like almost 60 or 70% more. Well, yes, the thing she says is true. The numbers don't back that. The numbers sadly don't back that. There's more money put into research on the female body than on the male body. I mean, how do you come to the conclusion recently in March that there's a G-spot on the male wiener and it's not in your ass? Or like, it is also in your ass, but it's not in your ass particularly. Crazy, huh?
Or women bodily functions, then it erases any progress that has been made and is part of the problem. Yes, people in the comment section again say that this isn't serious, but based off of the history, it has to be serious, and based off of the fact that Nick would be a medical provider, and anyone who's posting this content, it should be a trusted provider. This undermines any trust that may have existed and creates damage.
Want to use history as an argument, then you would need to call out every woman that said men used to go to war, every single one of them without parole, because history isn't fun.
They are free to make this content, but they are not free from the consequences of their actions. And again, this is all about opportunity cost, something that I have talked about before on this channel. But when you're creating content, you can post it, but you may be costing yourself other opportunities by doing so, especially in the modern era. Future employers can see what you're posting. You can be kicked out of school, it sounds like, from any content that you make, and you can be fired from your current job by posting content. So
That's why I'm a VTuber. I can say what I want and get away with it because there can be no face can be put on my ass. I'm not immune until I get doxxed, right? But like, I'm immune right now.
So be wary of what opportunities may be put at risk because of the content you're posting. You have to be pretty sure that you are going to be pretty good at social media and make money off of it to be creating content like this. Otherwise, it's just not worth it because it costs you so much. I'm a really large supporter of medicine, but I can't support these videos and I can't ignore the harm that it causes against women and the medical field and, of course, medical history and progress. I think that it needs to be spoken about and brought to light because it can't continue and it's harmful to everyone who sees that content. I would like to hear your thoughts. If you don't think this is a super serious conversation or topic, please comment down below what your opinions are. I'd like to hear them because this is just my thoughts. If you agree with me, let me know. Or if you have
Anyways, that's pretty much the video. So basically what I think is that the videos were in bad taste, but they're nothing over that the dude should get fired for. I don't think that is necessary, right? He deserves a warning, he deserves the little spank. And that's that. That's pretty much that. That's what I think.